everybody, welcome welcome back to my channel. My name is Leah Catherine, this is Leah Sees Movies, and we are back with the next episode of Young Justice. I'm going to be completely honest, before I started recording, I could not remember what last week's episode was about, which is generally not like a great review of the last episode, but with a little bit of summary skimming. I remember, well actually no, what I did remember was Big Barda and the Furies because I support women. And then after that, I was like, Rrr. And then I remembered Granny Goodness tortured some people. Everyone apparently was cool to buy the human trafficking goggles again. Gar made some questionable decisions with telling your enemy that you know they're the enemy. And Tara got rescued. And 4 days later, they were like, wanna be on the team, which is bananas. And I realized they have a whole espionage storyline they need to throw in, and they want that to like be good, and they need to like set the groundwork for that, but it doesn't even make sense like in character. It's not even the kind of thing of like, oh well, they take people and they bring everyone onto the team. Like yes, that's what we've seen, but we've also seen that when they found a bunch of other meta kids, they brought them to the youth center. And in this case, this meta child is the princess who's been lost for this. Like, did they even call Brionne's brother to say, guess what? The lost princess is the found princess. And she's just on the team. They have no idea if she can functionally work with this team. They don't know how she's going to act or behave. They offered her a spot. It doesn't make any sense. Like, just because she helped you, as far as, helped you let out some other children she also thought were kidnapped with her, that doesn't necessarily mean she's ready to fight. In fact, it probably means you should call a therapist. I realize I'm nitpicking, but because they don't do this all the time, it makes it more glaring that this doesn't make any sense. And that perturbs me, okay? I'm not a fan, but it's fine. I think I actually forgot it because it bothered me. And I was just like, no, it was a fine episode. And then when I think about it, I'm like, ew, I hate that actually. I'm gonna continue anyway. All right, let's get started.
Action! Cut! Great job.
No one has satisfactorily explained to me why he can turn into like aliens or dinosaurs or things that we have no like real proof of. Because then again, by that level, he should be able to turn into absolutely anything. Why is it just animals?
But you better find a way to fix it.
There's no fixing it. Maybe I should just quit.
Quit? No, you can't quit.
Your contracts will not allow you to quit.
You're under contract, Bubala. If you're in breach, Gretchen will sue your green butt for everything you have. She'll ruin you.
I'm telling you, there were no bugs in our room until I started filming. It's what always happened. I don't even know. It's fine.
17.
Jesus. 17 takes. And just to like catch something in his mouth too. They were like, oh, he can only turn into animals because of the monkey god. And then all of you in the comments were like, that was just a figment of his imagination. It's not supposed to be real. Which, in a world of superheroes, how am I supposed to know that? You can't just throw in a dream sequence in a monkey god and think, oh, she'll know this is fake. No, I won't. Look at the world this exists in.
52 takes. 52! Okay, we will talk about it later.
Even on a budget level, even if you hate an actor, how much money are you spending to do 52 takes? And oh my gosh, Aquaman, oh my gosh. An Aqua Gentleman.
Since the League is not allowed in Russia without prior consent.
Russia?
We have intel of a possible government-sponsored meta program there.
No doubt the Russian equivalent of Bedlam.
I understand Markovia suffered under the former
This dude had
Soviet
beef the
Union,
minute he heard
but
Russia.
Who are you?
Stick around and find out.
Please, if I could just...
Guys, you want to get started? We want to get started? So let's get started.
I like watching them go from struggling with their powers to just like showing off a little. Pressing the kids.
You'll all receive counseling from Dinah Lance or Megan Morse.
Oh, now they get counseling.
You will also receive training on how to deal with your new meta abilities.
You all feel like freaks. Believe me, I know. But that feeling doesn't have to last forever.
Control.
Also, I'm not going to go, oh yeah, she's at the council, she's at the camp and she's being offered therapy. That is all true. but she was offered a place in the team, so everything I said earlier still stands.
The ultimate goal is to safely reintegrate each and every one of you back into society.
Without this, trust me.
Giving very much X3. Maybe some of us want the cure. Or at least... Also, it's a collar. I mean, that's... Could they make it a bracelet? I feel like if they're going to make it an optional thing, something a little less prison collar would be helpful. Also, just realizing that that other blonde girl wasn't Tara. Which, like, her hair is longer, but I was just like, clearly this is Tara, because what other blonde girl am I supposed to know? But maybe this was a different blonde girl I'm supposed to know. Which then, actually, I can double track again and say, no. They aren't showing her. They aren't giving her therapy. Just missions. That sounds like the team from Pacific Rim. Okay, so they're all trying to be robot better than the Justice League, but...
Why are we not
all of them?
this?
Because it's not our business. If volunteers want to be heroes, who are we to say no?
But their government will use them as super soldiers for propaganda and who knows what.
What do you think we do? The American Justice League is infiltrating another country right now. Like, you can't really be like, oh no.
Earned IDs on Black Manta, Captain Boomerang, and Monsieur Mala, all of whom should be in Belrev prison wearing
Monsieur
saber
Mala.
collars.
I thought that place was supposed to be escape-proof.
It is.
They escape every week.
Looks like they're planning a little surprise party for the Russians.
And is that our business?
I mean, no, it's not. See, I'm different. I would actually have just let that happen. Like, you want to be the Russian Justice League, if you can't fight a French guerrilla, maybe you're not ready. Welcome to the big leagues. You're getting jumped in. I mean, they're just besties. Now that's Russian. Like, maybe you prevent the building from being blown up just so like everyone inside isn't killed. But if they're not really like committing any international crimes, just forge your way out, be like, hey, we gave you as much advance warning as we could. Y'all seem like you're trying to be prepared for this kind of situation. Handle it. But I believe in minding my business, and that's where we differ. That made me very unhappy.
Well now, you're everything I like best in a woman. An easy target.
A minor? Now, see, they're like, it's been a couple episodes. We gotta kill her. But also, I don't like the way she just had a flashback at seeing him again, and also Captain Boomerang is a known freaking creep, so concerned.
Boomerang, we need cover. Best idea I've heard all year.
Oh, what's a smoke boomerang? I thought he was just gonna like really
Move and you die.
Halo, boom tube.
She's still recovering.
see what happens when you don't mind your business. You get blamed for other people's business.
With the heroes of Russia.
Then why are you here?
Trust me, they should not be underestimated.
I have no ID on the women, but that's the exiled Prince of Markovia, and that green rhino's clearly Garfield Logan.
Their leader is Tigress, Autumn,
Does no one know what the princess looks like?
the Justice League's covert ops unit.
The Justice League has a covert ops unit? Well, now.
I just realized that's Amanda Waller.
Yes.
I'm thrilled to have brought you enlightenment. Now send Flag in for our extraction.
The wall.
Whoa there, boss lady. Do the math. It's 7 against 3, and I am not...
There's more where that came from.
There we go.
And worse. Don't test the brain implant boomerang, and don't test me.
Children get in the way.
That's not my concern.
The Suicide Squad. Also, Black Manta on the Suicide Squad? That doesn't feel right. He feels better than that, you know? Like, he's higher level. Like, he's hanging out with Boomerang. Like, I was already kind of like, okay. But they were hanging out with Sportsmaster, and he's a nub, too.
Me? I used to pray to get rid of my powers. Still don't see myself as a hero type, but I've learned to accept, even love, my meta abilities. They're part of me now.
My sentiments exactly. Besides, collars are for pets. I'd never put one on.
I'm here to attack you. In fact, we prevented an attack.
Okay.
You expect us to believe this?
You know, this kind of goes back to my whole body cam thing. Because you'd be like, oh, you expect us to believe you prevented an attack? And be like, oh, here's the video of us preventing an attack. And I know they have it because they're contact lenses or cameras.
Maintain shield. Forger, now!
Yeah, they're getting... The Justice League has a covert ops team? I'm honestly kind of surprised that Amanda Waller wouldn't know that. Because they're not that covert. Like, obviously, most of the time, they've also had some, like, large-scale explosions following them around. And I think one time they destroyed an entire island. So, feels like The Wall would have noticed. And yeah, I love calling her The Wall. I think that's just such a great name. Even though it is kind of about her size, which is rude. But also, she's a large and terrifying woman, and I respect that. Because again, I'm with her. Maybe I'm not with her. I have to draw a line somewhere, probably. Do you think that him getting electrocuted could actually stop the brain implant?
You American metahumans have violated Russian sovereignty.
We are not
Still true.
And we're not your enemy.
I mean, you're
can
not.
Take us in. We won't resist.
She is.
But word will get out
He
that
is.
your top secret base was infiltrated.
He was
by
raised
two
in, what is he,
separate
South Africa
covert
or
American
something else?
What is this? Remedial Meta Powers 101? Mist and Livewire are
Ooh.
so beyond this. Mist? Livewire? You guys have hero names? Hero names?
We have names.
Then call me...
They call me. They call me. They call me.
Windfall!
I love that because you can tell she's been practicing that in her head and she just needed someone to say,
Have solid control there, but...
Ah! You idiot! Stop!
Did this meta brat hurt you?
and a brat.
I
Bro,
don't think so.
Wendy, go!
they're both metas. It's a weird end. Her name is Wendy. Wendy Windfall Tornado Powers Girl.
Wendy! Stop! You're sucking the air from the room!
Oh, I'm trying. Oh, I can't turn it off.
Yeah, I was thinking that. It's just...
I'm sorry. I'm a monster. A monster.
She's gonna go from like, LOL, collars are for pets to collar me up, baby, in one episode.
Calderon, seeing you in those colors turns my stomach. Then it is fortunate you cannot see them
Dad.
from your prison cell, Father.
He was really trying with you. I mean, granted, he tried to kill you at the end, but he really tried to be a good dad, and that was kind of harsh. Nope.
Amanda Waller,
There she is.
Manta, Mala, Boomerang, all working for you.
Not for me, for the U.S. government, which I represent. Our operatives know they're extremely expendable.
I see. And if your Suicide Squad is caught or killed,
They're disavowed.
Oh,
Task
come
Force
on.
X does not officially exist.
So that's it? What, we some kind of suicide squad?
You expose my operation, and I expose your little play group. Given current public opinion, the League has way more to lose than I.
Big talk. She's totally bluffing.
And that's why I can't stop supporting her. What an absolute game player, and I respect that. Gar's like, I thought I had a firm grasp of politics. I think I could have handled the situation better. Like, teenagers. They gave Jace a lab. Really? And of course. She should have Red Tornado, like, specifically tutor her.
Famous. Likes, comments, retweets, give them to me!
I gotta do better heroics because I really liked those likes. Like, come on, my dude. What did I say about the hairbrushing? I knew she was trying to get a DNA sample. She's bad. See? I'm not supporting all women. I lied. I'm a liar.
You'll never know how happy I am you came into my life.
Tila, have I got a proposition for you?
I have a proposition for you.
Oh. See, we're seeing it again.
You can never know.
I thought she would just like, cause I don't know, I thought she was sneaking somewhere else and then was like, oh no, my sneaking led to them sneaking. But so she let them in. One could argue that she has the out of, I didn't do that. The person who previously inhabited this body may or may not have taken a bunch of money to open a door and have your parents killed. But I didn't, because I am the soul of a reincarnated mother box and I'm flawless. You just got a technicality your way out of that one. What else happened in this episode? Besides Violet aiding in the assassination of the King and Queen of Genovia, or whatever. We found out that Genovia used to be part of the USSR, which is a fun fact, I guess. Gar wants to be a hero. Like, I can't even tell. Does like he want to be a hero again just to be a hero? Does he want to be a hero again because he liked the attention? Like, it does seem like it's, you know, based on realizing that granny goodness isn't good. But he's so, like, you know, he's a teenager. Now he's going through his angsty phase. Now he's got something to prove. Now he's like, I get it. I'm better than you. I can handle it, man. Like, I'm an adult. Which is just like, ugh. Like, Victor hasn't finished his angry emo arc yet, so I'm not really prepared for a new character to begin theirs. I feel like we've been pretty good at keeping it at a one at a time situation. So I'm like, we can't double up yet. Unless that means there's no more Victor, and that's why they're doubling up, and I don't like that either. Oh, but we got the Suicide Squad, which I kind of do hate that Calder dropped it in there. Like, what happens when you're a Suicide Squad? Because I just hear it in Will Smith's voice now. If anything, it's kind of a homicide team, because their death isn't them, you know, voluntarily dying. It's getting their head blown off or getting killed by enemy. So we got to see Black Manta again with some really subpar, well, one subpar peer and also a French gorilla, which, you know what, quality. That French gorilla used to be in the light. And so did Manta. And then they made that reference about, like, no, Ocean Master, who was in the light, and then he got replaced with Manta, and now Manta is in Bel Rev, and we saw the new light, I think. I just can't remember who was on it. So there's no more sea people on the light? Is that what happened? They were like, nah. Oh, we did have a sea person. No, he got beheaded. I was like, oh, they brought Ocean Master back, but I forgot. They brought him back, then took his head. So yeah, I guess there's no more ocean representation on our villain squad, which is a little rude. 70% of the Earth, they should have their own villain, get, you know, their proper due. Aqualad is Aquaman. That's still unexplained by the show. Didn't mean to make that a musical, but that's how it came out. we met some random new kids. I mean, Livewire and Mist are new. They're cool, and I like them. And then you have an overconfident teenager who's now going through her Rogue and X3 plotline. Otherwise, a pretty standard, like, mission episode. It was really, like, about the reveals. Like, reveal of the Suicide Squad, reveal of Amanda Waller. We got a little bit more time with the youth center. And, like, is this girl gonna matter? I can't really tell yet. Like, it could be a thing of, like, there's inevitably going to be a thing where the youth center gets attacked just because there's all this beautiful young meta meat waiting for bad guys to come and try to steal, or, I don't know. They're either gonna get attacked or they're gonna be infiltrated from the inside, and like Livewire and Mist are gonna try to leave a villain revolution or something. Whatever major plotline is going to happen at that youth center, I'm assuming we've been introduced to Wendy Windfall because she's going to be a player in it. I just hope it's interesting enough, because honestly, she was kind of meh. Like, she was a very bland character, okay? I didn't love her off the top. I was just like, okay, she exists, she has personality traits, you know, but in a very beige way. So if she's going to be our hero character when there is possibly an attack on the youth center, they need to step it up a little. But I guess that's how they make them better. Like, they're kind of dorky and then they're amazing. The My Hero Academia blueprint. What this show actually needs is a Kirishima Red Riot episode type beat. Like, because I always liked Kirishima, he was great, but he was always a B character. And then he got one background episode and I was like, that is my man for life. Like, I've cried so many times to those Red Riot episodes, it's kind of embarrassing. And I don't know if this show has ever made me that emotional about one of the characters. Like, I like them a lot. Obviously, you can tell I pick favorites, but I don't know if I've ever been like brought to tears because I was just like, look at them be the best hero they could be. Look at them overcome their fears and their trials to become the best version of themselves. Like, I don't think I've ever had that moment with this show, and that's a little disappointing. Like, when you have a show about teen heroes and you have a show about people growing up and growing into their superheroism, I want to see that growth and I want to feel it and I want to cry about it. Like, this is now, we're 3 seasons in. We're the back half of season 3. I want to cry. I've just decided that. That's gonna be my, if I don't cry by the season finale, we're calling this whole thing a wash. I wasted my time. Okay, maybe not, but that's harsh. But now that I have fake made that goal in my head, I actually do stand by it. I got completely off track. What the hell was I talking about? Alright, so I think that's about the end of my thoughts because, Jesus, I've just been talking absolute nonsense. And so with our new goal for this season is I want to cry. And normally I hate crying on camera, it's not cute. But just as a representative of emotional attachment to these characters, and also as a testament to writing of those characters, I would like to be so moved by this character's emotional growth that I am brought to tears. That is what I want this season, and that is our new goal as we head into season 4. Bring it to me, oh, tiny Justice League. They're not that young anymore. Alright, so we're done here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, comment, etc. All of those good things that make me very, very happy. If you don't want to do any of that, but you've watched all the way to the end of this video, thank you. I still really appreciate you. You can follow me on the Bird app at Leah Sees Movies, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace! Also, I just feel like no one's gonna get to appreciate how great this shirt is, so I'm gonna like literally walk into the camera. Skulls with cowboy hats. It's freaking awesome.